Hello, I am Josh Lustig coming to you live from the Rock and Roll Arizona Marathon. It's a festive scene out here as the runners prepare for their race. I'm receiving confirmation that the race will begin shortly. Let's watch.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Rock and Roll Arizona Marathon. Please make your way to your seats. The race will begin shortly. All right, racers. On your mark. Get set. Go!
And they're off.
To me it's what we do when we're bored.
3 weeks later.
For the blacktop and it makes me want it more. Because I'm hyped up out of control. If it's a fight
20 months later.
I wouldn't put my money on the other guy. If you know what I know that I know.
So much later that the old narrator got tired of waiting and they had to hire a new one.
'Cause one of us is going. One of us is going down. I'm not running. It's a little different now. 'Cause one of us is going. One of us is going down. And it's sweet.
I'm here live with Jimmy and Mo, who just finished running the Rock and Roll Arizona Marathon. Mo, how do you feel?
Sure feels great, you know. I've been training for this for a few weeks now. To see all my efforts sort of come together, it's amazing, man.
That's great. Jimmy?
Is he moving on?
He's
right?
fine.
When playing football, you run up to 120 pitches. You work out 650 muscles. You withstand 3 times your body weight. You treble your adrenaline production. You raise your heartbeat up to 180 times per minute. And in the end, you lose up to 3 liters of sweat. For one goal. This game is not a game. Gatorade helps you get back what you lose through sweating.
Are either of you runners feeling a little weak or sick? According to our reports, many runners have fallen into coma and then died shortly after running.
Nah, man, I guess some people just can't handle these kinds of runs. Noobs.
That's weird.
What?
The dinosaurs, don't you see them?
Yeah, that's coma. Like I said. Noobs.
Well, there you have it, folks. Back to the studio for more on this startling phenomenon that's afflicted the nation's runners.
Thank you, Josh. We have here with us from IMMDA, Dr. Emily Parker. Doctor, why do you believe this is happening?
Good day. The deceased runners appear to be suffering from a condition affecting their metabolism. This condition, known as hyponatremia, affects their sodium to water levels within the blood. The excessive sweating from the marathon is causing a decrease in sodium, while the excessive intakes of water as the cooling drink actually are harming their body. It is causing water levels to rise as salt levels lower.
Well, what does that mean?
That means that the large amounts of water outside the cell are moving into the cell through a type of passive transport known as osmosis. Osmosis, or the movement of water, is broken into 3 categories: hypotonic solutions, hypertonic solutions, and isotonic solutions. In this case, we have a perfect example of a hypotonic solution. The water is moving into the cell in an attempt to maintain homeostasis and create equilibrium, which all cells strive for. Sodium is also leaving the cell due to sweating through another type of passive transport known as diffusion. During diffusion, the sodium spreads with the concentration gradient and can be replaced by use of ion channels when the particles are too big to diffuse. This means the sodium travels out from the cell where there is a high concentration of sodium and into the patient's bloodstream. The result is a hypotonic solution, which causes swelling in the brain cells. When this occurs, the skull confines the swelled cells and the runners fall into a coma and almost always die shortly after.
It's very fascinating, Doctor. So tell me, how can one go about preventing this?
Essentially, a larger intake of electrolytes found in drinks such as Gatorade would easily solve the problem, replenishing the missing sodium and creating an isotonic solution in the brain cells and the body.
Fascinating. Well, there you have it, folks. Make sure you stock up on electrolytes if you plan on running a marathon anytime soon. Thank you, Doctor. It's been a pleasure.
The pleasure's all mine.
Well, make sure to check us out on Facebook and Twitter. See you next time.
Winner takes all. It's the thrill of one more kill, the last one to fall. We'll never sacrifice their will. Don't ever look back on the world closing in. Be on the attack with your wings on the wind. All the things will begin. And it's sweet, sweet, sweet victory, yeah. And it's ours for the taking. It's ours for the fight. And it's sweet, sweet, sweet victory, yeah. And the one is last to fall.
Hello, I am Josh Lustig, coming to you live.
How's it going with the light?
Alright, do it over.
No, you can edit that out. Damn it, Josh. Start over. Now we have to... God, is this kid serious? Give it.
I got it.
Let's just film. Here, Noah. Josh, do you know your line?
Oh yeah, it's recording now.
Josh, do you know your line for this? No, I didn't even check this out. Sing the line. Hold on.
So, why not?
Because we want to get
You're like that creepy guy who just follows his family around the camera all the Christmas. Like, hey, honey, look at my new camera. Ooh, the newborn baby. Let's film him around doing stupid. Why am I holding you?
And more importantly, why are we taking a interview in a creepy garage?
Hey, where else would an interview happen? Have you never? You know, I'm
Ow.
interview. Interview.